Hello, everyone. My name is Behnam Bakhshandeh, an executive coach and organization development and human resources development professional and practitioner. Today, we are talking about what makes a great team. As you know, wherever you go at work, even at home, you are part of a team. As an individual, when you're working, you're part of your department team or group team, and actually a larger team called the business or the organization. At home, you are part of a family, at your own family, and you are part of a larger family called your siblings, your parents, your cousins, and your entire family network. Then you are part of a team in your community and your society. Anyway, we're going to keep this presentation short because we cannot cover everything about your family and your society and your community, but we're going to talk mostly about a professional team, so like in your group, your department, or your office and your business. Given the length of the presentation, we have divided in two. So this is the first part of the two parts. So when you finish part one, please continue in part two. So let's start talking about what makes a great team. A great team knowing when to lead and when to follow. Automatically knowing when to run forward, when to ease back, and when to let someone else take over. These are the marks of a great team and a great team player. Be someone who recognizes the leaders in your company. As a supervisor, as a manager, as a business owner, always look for the quality of leadership in your team, your staff. Each and every team member have a unique contribution. The beauty of characteristics of a team is to you have different members with different point of views, with different experience, with different knowledge and competencies that you can actually collect and use them all for the performance and the productivity of the team. Allow each team member the opportunity to lead. Time to time, you give a team member a particular responsibility, a particular project, and mentor them, coach them, and empower them to deliver. The only thing you're going to get is a better relationship with these team members and better results in general. You can't do it all alone, right? You know that. You can't do all the great things in the business by yourself. So by giving the team members responsibilities, you get the things done at work. Also, you're empowering their leadership qualities. A great team knows when each member feels his or her contribution counts. You got to make sure acknowledging your teams for the contribution they make. Members of the great team always give their personal best, no matter what the size or scope of the job at the hand. In fact, they often find the most difficult tasks the most fun. Listen to their ideas and their creative expression. As we said in the last slide, every single member of your team have particular skills, knowledge, abilities, and competencies that they can contribute to the team results and outcome. Create a space for employees, families, and friends to contribute. So you have to have a space to your employees be able to contribute to you. Your family and your friends are your best champions. They want the best for you and your business. Listen to their contribution. Listen to their viewpoints. Listen from the angle they looking at your management and your team productivity, and take their contribution to the heart. Express how important their contribution is to the team. The more difficult the job, the more you need each other. So as I said, everybody are allowed to contribute to the team. As a manager, as a supervisor, as a person accountable for end results, you got to see which of these point of views, which of these inputs would empower the team results. If they are added to the team activities and everyday practices and change the culture of your team. If not, put it aside, but be open to receive contribution. Great team knowing how to go with the flow. Great teams seem to flow together, always moving in sync. They can be found in the stream of activity, each knowing their part, working together as one. Teamwork begins by working together to reach a common goal. So the common goal for your team as a department, as a section of the business, as a part of performance is always black and white. You know the goals and you know how to do it. Just have to make the team to sync together and everybody knows their responsibilities and accountabilities and get the job done. Create goals for each team to achieve. Okay, we know the teams have goals. Now, divide the goals to individuals also. Part of, if the team project is large enough, you can divide it to small pieces and every team member be accountable for delivery of part of the team process. Be accountable for all to succeed. As a manager, as a supervisor, as an owner, you are where the buck stops. You are the one that have to provide mentorship, coaching, support, knowledge, training, development for your team to grow. Flowing together creates peace and harmony. You see this on the sport teams, right? On the field for half an hour, for 45 minutes, for 15 minutes, whatever the period and quarter of every game is, you see how they're flowing together and how they're working together to win. In that case, everybody wins. Individuals, teams, coaches, owners, everybody. Same concept for teamwork. A great team is a bond of trust and commitment. Great teams aren't built overnight. They evolve slowly and through shared experiences. And always at the heart are the steadfast elements of trust and commitment. It takes time, begins by being your word. The trust that things will get done as a team start from every single individual, keep their promises and keep their responsibility and deliver their accountabilities. It takes time to team members know how to work together. So given it might not work in immediately, you got to give it a chance. You got to give it time and you got to be patient. Lead by example. You as a supervisor, as a manager, as an owner, you need to keep your promises. You need to keep your word. You need to keep your schedule, and you got to be an example so your team can follow. Evolve your team through continued education. In this day and time, you can find many professionals to bring to your team training and development. There is online courses, there is books, articles, seminars, webinars. There is so much available through online, through websites, and through in-person trainings. Take advantage of that. Create a quarterly or semi-annual training for your team. Trust that everyone is committed. Always trust them they're committed. Unless they deliver behavior or attitude that prove to you they are not committed. And for that, you have human resources policies, rules, and regulations that you can follow. But interview them one-on-one. If you see lack of productivity or performance, pull them aside and have a conversation with them. Not as something is wrong versus what is not working, and see what you can provide for them. This is our contact information. You can follow me at Coach Behnam at all the social medias, sometimes under the name Behnam Bakhshandeh, sometimes it's Coach Behnam, and sometimes simply Primeco Education. Now, please continue to part 2. Thank you for listening, and look for part 2 of the same topic, please.